Okay, so these series of movies here, we were looking at an OBJ model that was imported ununified. If we look at the symbol librarian and we look at some of the 3D models that are included with Map360 2021, let's say vehicle 1 here, and you insert that in your scene. And you click on it, these models will be called MS symbol entity, and what that is, that's our custom entity, and only Map360 can open them, so they can't be exported in any way. When you click on them, you will see the 3D positioners, and that allows you to rotate the model around, move it around easily. And these positioners, at least in the initial release of Map360, these only work on our custom models, but we'll be adding these to just a general tool so you can rotate any object easily with them. You can also use the orbiters on just a regular CAD symbol. So if you go into archive here, these are old versions of our models that we used to ship. Well, we still ship them, but we're not really going to be promoting them anymore because we've got nicer looking models now. So there's the previous models, and when you click on that, you'll see these are just called a symbol. But because it is a block or a model, it does have the positioners even on this, so you can still position these if you need to easily using the 3D positioners. And in these models here, these were an OBJ model that was imported, and when they're imported, each entity type are called FM body. So this particular model has 176 individual pieces. And the reason these are all selected here is because in the previous movie I had grouped them. But if I ungroup that model, and here I just selected on the roof, you'll see that particular piece that I selected here is it's called an FM body, and it's just an entity, so it doesn't have the 3D positioner tools. So that's what I wanted to point out here. Depending on where the model came from, what the model is, sometimes you'll see the 3D positioners and sometimes you won't. So 3D positioners work on our protected symbols and 3D CAD models, or OBJ models that are unified. And if I import a unified model here, just to show you what that looks like, I'll import this one here. This was another free model. It's quite big, of course, because it hasn't been scaled yet. But what I want to show you here is when you select this model, you see the 3D orbit controls on it also, and that's because this is a unified model. All right, so I'm just going to undo that, and that's an explanation of when the 3D orbit controls appear and on what object types.